When boiling eggs, don't put the eggs directly into the water. Hello everyone! Today, I'm going to show you how to boil eggs like in a 5-star restaurant. Soft and smooth eggs, easy to peel, with the shell almost peeling off by itself, and most importantly, the eggs have a delicious, naturally rich and creamy flavor. Let's get started. Eggs are one of the most familiar ingredients in any kitchen. However, cleaning them properly before cooking is an extremely important step to protect your health. First, place the eggs in a clean basin. And 1 teaspoon of salt. Add 1-2 teaspoons of baking soda. Then pour in enough water to completely submerge the eggs. Soak for about 5-10 minutes so that the baking soda helps loosen any dirt on the shell, while the salt acts as a disinfectant to eliminate bacteria clinging to the surface. After soaking, gently scrub each egg with a soft brush to completely remove dirt, feathers, and harmful microorganisms such as Escherichia coli or Salmonella that may still be present on the shell. For absolute safety, you can rinse the eggs once more with clean water. Then pat them dry with a clean towel or paper towel. In the next step, let's proceed with handling the eggs in a neat and interesting way. First, you need to clearly identify the larger, blunt end of the egg. Because when you gently tap the blunt end, the force is evenly distributed thanks to the air pocket inside, making it easy to create a small, stable crack without causing the shell to break too much. Then, use a sharp object to gently poke into the tapped spot, skillfully creating a small round hole in the eggshell. Next, insert a skewer or thin stick inside and gently stir so that the yolk and white mix together evenly, allowing the egg contents to flow out more easily and continuously. Once the egg is completely emptied, the shell will retain its original shape, looking very neat and beautiful. Repeat these steps for all 9 eggs, then clean the eggshells in preparation for the next stages. At this point, let me ask a quick question. Do you usually boil eggs or steam them using this method? If you find this tip helpful, don't forget to like with A and share the video with your loved ones so they can try it too. Once the eggs have been emptied, pour the entire contents into a large bowl. Season with ½ teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of ground pepper to create a moderate saltiness and a light aroma, helping to highlight the natural flavor of the eggs. Use chopsticks or a whisk to gently stir in one direction, mixing just enough for the salt and pepper to dissolve evenly. Avoid stirring vigorously to prevent creating air bubbles that could affect the smoothness of the mixture. When the eggs are well blended with the seasoning, place a fine sieve over another bowl and slowly pour the egg mixture through it. This straining step helps remove any remaining residue, undissolved white strands, and small air bubbles, resulting in a smoother, thicker, and more uniform mixture. This is a key secret that makes the final product have a silky, soft texture, visually appealing, and noticeably more delicious. Next, the finely strained egg mixture is slowly poured into a measuring cup with a spout or a specialized pouring bottle, making the pouring process more precise and tidy. When pouring, gently insert the tip of the spout into the hole on the eggshell and slowly pour the mixture inside, avoiding pouring too quickly to prevent overflow and keep the shell clean and beautiful. Each egg is carefully filled, creating an even and aesthetically pleasing result. After filling, place each egg in a small glass or cup to keep it upright, helping the egg mixture inside stabilize without tilting or spilling during the subsequent steps. This method not only makes the process easier, but also ensures the final product is neat, meticulous, and more professional. Once everything is ready, pour about 1 liter of water into a pot and add a pinch of salt along with 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Stir gently to fully dissolve the salt and vinegar. The salt helps the water boil faster, allows the eggs to cook evenly, makes the shell firmer, and reduces the risk of cracking after steaming. The vinegar also helps the membrane under the shell separate more easily, making peeling quicker, neater, and more beautiful. Next, place the pot on the stove and bring the water to a boil. Once the water is boiling vigorously, carefully place the steaming rack on top and gently arrange each filled egg onto the steamer, ensuring they are positioned upright so they don't tilt or spill. Reduce the heat to low, maintaining steady and even steam, which allows the eggs to cook gradually from the inside without thermal shock. During the 10-15 minutes of steaming, open the lid every 5 minutes to release excess accumulated steam. This prevents the egg mixture from overflowing out of the shell while keeping the interior texture smooth, without pits or a dry surface. Toward the end of the time, use a small toothpick to gently poke into the egg contents. If the toothpick comes out clean, without any runny eggs sticking to it, the eggs are fully cooked. At this point, the eggs have reached the perfect level of doneness, soft, silky, and lightly fragrant. Once the eggs are fully steamed, remove them from the pot and let them cool completely at room temperature for about 10-15 minutes until the shells are no longer hot to the touch. This step helps the interior stabilize, prevents cracking, and allows the shells to dry out more. When the eggs have cooled completely, use the tip of a knife to gently tap a circle around the equator of the egg to create small, even cracks. At this point, simply slide your fingertip under the membrane, and the shell will peel off seamlessly in large pieces, very satisfying. As you peel, the egg surface remains smooth, without pits or chips. The result is an egg with a slightly golden natural hue, lightly speckled with tiny black pepper grains, looking warm and inviting. The shell slides off effortlessly and neatly, revealing a perfectly round, glossy egg so beautiful that just looking at it will make anyone exclaim, "Wow!" That's it. You now have clean, soft, silky, and easy-to-peel eggs. If you found this video helpful, remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more exciting cooking tips coming up. Wishing everyone a delicious meal and lots of fun in the kitchen.